Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about Introduction to Azure Databricks. This is a part of Microsoft Business Intelligence or Azure Business Intelligence and Data Analytics and Data Engineering on the cloud. It's part also of my initiative or as advocacy to empower and develop industry for our people, or which is the industrialization initiative. So as right now, the Philippines is still the number one in terms of service provider and things like that. So this is one of the highest paying job right now in the country. The salary range is now 250,000 and above. So if you are multi-cloud, if you have AI based, if you have sound knowledge of data warehouses and how the data works, then it's probably right time to you to shift career or you know um, yeah, study and get rich quick. So let's go ahead and discuss the Azure Databricks. So Azure Databricks is a service in Azure. Um, It's a powerful unified analytics platform that designed to handle massive scale data engineering, machine learning, AI workloads. It's built on Apache Spark, so it's not just Microsoft, and it's tightly coupled or integrated with Microsoft Azure, making it ideal for teams to work across data science, engineering, and analytics. So this is one of the very powerful tools because multi-skilled people can use this. So unlike if you're just using SSIS, which is ETL, it's just limited to that. But this is can be used by a lot of people, from data scientists, data engineering, and analytics teams. Um, so what it offers the lakehouse architecture, combined reliability of data warehouse with flexibility of data lakes. It also uh, accepts several language that we already know, like SQL, Python, Scala, and R, I think. And then it has an AI and ML integration. It supports real-time analytics, and it provides security and governance, which is very strict in Azure. It combines data processing, data engineering, machine learning in one environment, which is actually the advantage of Databricks. And it support batch streaming and interactive queries. It's based on Apache Spark. It uses distributed computing to handle petabyte scale data. It runs on Python, SQL, R, Scala, and Java. And it has an auto-scaling cluster and automatically provision scales compute resources and support both standard and high concurrency cluster. And we have data lake, storage, and integration, and then we have, I think, delta lakes in there. Um, and then we can read, write data in Parquet, Delta, JSON, CSV format. And we have the delta lake, which is basically the change. Uh, there's a built-in feature for ACID transaction on big data. ACID is so how permanent the data is. It's a characteristic of data. It's an ACID is an acronym for something. I already forgot. It has been 20 years. But one of that is permanency, is consistency, is C, integrity is I really forgot what is A. Machine learning and AI, and then security compliance with Azure Active Directory and role-based access control. So common use case, so ETL and ELT pipelines, data lakehouse, machine learning. So it has a data storage of both structured and unstructured. It has machine learning and building, deploying predictive models, real-time analytics, and business intelligence, which can be used by your reporting tools like Grafana and Power BI. This is supposed to be a very short slide, and we're gonna jump right into the demo. So, and we're gonna go ahead and log into Azure. And what I'm just going to show that this demo is really very short. We're not going to. It's not very complicated. So the demos are meant to be short so that you can absorb it, and then you come back later, and then we'll have some talk about something else. So what we're going to do right now is for you to create an account that's Azure Data Factory or Databricks, and all you need to do, it should show here, or you could find it here, and then what you need to do is to create um, your own. So just click create, and that's the subscription. Well, you know, Azure for sure. And then resource group. I just create a resource group for this, just to make sure I can just delete it when I no longer need it. Right? And then we're gonna enter the ADB Azure Databricks test 01 doesn't want to accept the special character. Oh no, ADB test doesn't exist, so we're going to create that's the storage, the resource group. Okay, and then we're gonna create the workspace name, which is ADB test 01 demo. And Southeast Asia would be fine, where I'm nearest, and then premium, and I can actually create a premium, and it won't charge me if I don't use it. So we're gonna use trial premium 14 days, and then manage resource group name. It's not required. That's okay. And then ribbon create, and then yep, its validation is complete, and now we create that one. So this is yeah, this is not to antagonize you yet. We're just deploying Azure Databricks for the demo for this one, and we'll go ahead and build our ADB application up next. So we're going to connect to our Azure SQL Server. But for now, let's not confuse ourselves. Let's just, it's deploying. We'll wait, and we can actually do the cooking show, because I already created that for the purpose of not delaying the demo. Yeah, I don't want you to wait. So let's go ahead and go to the ADB test 01, test 02, which I already created. So this is how it's going to look like. So if this is your first time, you just launch the workspace. And we're gonna explore the components of this Azure Databricks for now, and that's the purpose, is to walk you through the Azure Databricks. So we have the workspace here. There's a reason, so it's give you another interface, another IDE, or something like Azure portal, but you are inside your Databricks. And the components you're building here are Azure Databricks components. So recent, it has a familiar look with with uh, with Azure. So it's consistent. So catalog, you can create your own catalog here if you want. So catalog is basically like the catalog in the database, right? In Postgres, jobs and pipelines. So these are the jobs. So basically, this is the summary of what you can do. Catalog is for, I think that's for a container. That term applied for, uh, you know, uh, database catalog is what it means. So compute is we know what compute is. That's the computer that you use. So you cannot create anything yet uh, without the compute. And then marketplace is something we can buy um, from here. Like we can have Packset, Komodo, SAP. So there are Python, Power BI, Desktop, and Tableau and things like that. So and that's inside the Databricks. So we can buy components that we can use from here and integrate it directly into our Databricks. So Tableau is there, right? Power BI is there. Supports all users. We'll try to explore those things later because it might overwhelm you. We have actually the SQL editor here, and then here you can write the job. Like we don't have a cluster yet or the compute, so we could probably not won't be able to use this yet. Oh, I think it has a default one. I probably created one, so or no, it doesn't have. So yep, it has. Sorry. So and then you can actually I think I can switch language from there, right? It's selecting something from a default database that's within within Databricks. So queries and then dashboard. These are the dashboard that you can create. It's amazing, right? Genie alerts, and then you can create notebooks. I think so. Basically, we need to create. I think I have a compute already. No, but it's working. Oh, there's a serverless starter warehouse compute. And then that's basically the computer that you're using to run the Databricks. Okay, so job run, so we can create. I don't know where do we create the notebooks? Because basically, what I know is that you have to have a compute, and then you can create a notebook which could be written in several language like SQL or Python or things like that. I think that's in the workspace. We have repos here. We have users. We have trash, recycle, bin. Yeah, I'm also new to this, so that's probably what we're going to do next is to create our notebook. But we're just exploring this for now. I don't also know this that much. So what's the takeaways for you to create Databricks on your own or use the 14-day trial so that you can study this? And 14 days to study Databricks, that's a lot of time for you to study. I can build a solution out of that. And we can explore this together. So yeah, and then that's probably the next time we're going to use we're going to create a notebook, and then we're gonna run it on with a job, and then this is where the AI and ML comes from. So you can experiment your models, things like that, and then this is data ingestion. So you can ingest from a variety of connectors, call server, and a lot of provider for you. So you can, which is built in. You can connect to Jira, you can connect to Google Drive, you can connect to GitHub, um, Databricks, Salesforce. So it's already there, and I think there's a lot. So it's a big if it's an IDE which resides on your computer, it's pretty much a large ID, but this is a portal because this is a web application that we're going to use. And that's the power of it because we're deploying on the cloud and we're working on the cloud now for this. I just want to, yeah, that's probably in the next section. We are going to create a notebook and then we're gonna run a Python script and then connect it to SQL Server. And I'm gonna show you that on the upcoming training, which is in a bit. So right now, it's just show you how Databricks is working, and I'm just telling you that there's a 14-day free trial for Azure for this technology that you can use. And then we gotta set this up eventually in the development environment, which is, or in the deployment environment, which is probably free of charge. Hopefully we can do that. I think it's possible. Again, Databricks is very is one of the technology that you need to learn as data architect, as data scientist, as data engineer and cloud data engineer, and then we yeah, we're gonna explore this together. And then for now, just provision one in Azure because it's free for you to use. That's all for now, and thank you for watching.